Okay, we're live. Okay, so sorry about that. Now I need to take a break. Breathe in for a second. Okay, welcome. This public hearing is now open. It's 10:09 a.m. I'm Robin Finnerty from the County of Monroe Industrial Development Agency, and I've been designated by the agency to be the hearing officer to conduct this public hearing. We are here to hold the public hearing on the Aptitude Rochester LLC project. The transcript of this hearing will be reviewed and considered by the agency in determination of this project. Notice of this hearing appeared in the Daily Record on Friday, November 5th, 2021. Aptitude Rochester LLC has requested that the agency assist with a certain project consisting of A, the acquisition of a leasehold interest in an approximately 38-acre parcel of land located on the east side of East River Road, near the intersection of East River Road and Fairwood Drive, in the town of Henrietta, New York, and B, the construction and equipping thereon of 6 residential buildings totaling approximately 300,591 square feet, consisting of but not limited to approximately 201 units, a swimming pool, hot tub, fitness center, tennis court, basketball court, and lacrosse field, together with individual study pods, collaborative study rooms, computer labs, printing stations, and high-speed internet, all for use as a housing complex for students of Rochester Institute of Technology, the University of Rochester, and Monroe Community College. The proposed financial assistance contemplated by the agency includes New York State and local sales and use tax exemption benefits, if necessary, a mortgage recording tax exemption benefit, and a partial real property tax abatement. All those in attendance are required to register by signing the sign-in sheet. You will not be permitted to speak unless you have registered. If you have a written comment to submit for the record, you may do so. Written comments may also be delivered to the agency at 50 West Main Street, Rochester, New York, 14614. If anyone is interested in making a comment, please raise your hand, state your name and address. If you are representing a company, please identify the company. I request that speakers keep comments to 3 minutes. Okay. No one's wishing to make a comment at this time. However, we will keep this public hearing open for another 15 minutes.
No, they have like a quarter of an acre. They just happen to be like kind of on the prairie line.
Oh.
So just for like also put that in the contract. But it's going to remain. It's going to stay a single family home. We're not touching it at all.
So the 27 acres and the 10 acres
Mm-hmm.
are which parcel? Or that, so it sounds like 3 parcels.
There will be 3 parcels eventually, but right now it's 2, 138, and 1 like a quarter of an acre. So the subdivision is
Also
ongoing.
27
Ongoing,
acres.
yeah, correct.
Oh.
That makes sense to you as well? Yeah.
So
Well, my understanding is you can't do that, but I'll double check.
In regards to the pilot program,
My last understanding, and believe me, I'm way down the line, is we're not able to split the big parcel. But
I mean, we've talked to Chris Martin a lot about it.
right, I'm just going to double check for mine.
Okay. Because the shelter rent program would only be on the residential, obviously. We're not applying for any assistance on the industrial part.
Now, how does that come into play if they can't split the big parcel?
Then we just list all, whatever the parcel numbers are, we list them. I mean, for the pilot, it doesn't matter to us if it's 10 parcel numbers or 1.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll just list whatever they are on the front of the pilot, right on that cover page.
Because right now there's 2. There's a house and the big empty vacant property.
Yep.
But we're talking about he wants to get the big empty property and split that.
Yeah. We don't
You don't care.
care. Mm-mm.
So you don't have to amend the pilot.
If during the pilot term, like we close and it's 1 parcel and then it's later divided, some jurisdictions will want an amendment so that it's clear that it's the 1 parcel and then we list. So we'll do like a first amendment, yeah, and a new 412A with the new parcel numbers. It's tax jurisdiction specific. Some don't care and they know to administratively do it, or some want us to send the first amendment.
And it should be subdivided before the agreement's finalized anyway, so.
How long does it take to get finalized?
Okay. We can close whenever if they're ready.
I'm sure there's paperwork that goes back and forth.
So yeah, so we
That's
do a
fine.
lease and lease back. So the IDA takes the leasehold interest. We lease it back to you for the term of the pilot agreement. And, so the lease back, pilot, project agreement for sales tax, normal closing certificates, and an opinion from your counsel. And that can be done in as little as a few days,
Yeah, a few days.
When do you anticipate construction being complete?
Complete
Yeah.
July 2023.
Okay. So I don't think there's any need to file the pilot by this tax status day of March 1st, 2022. I think it's not going to be complete until 2023.
When's your first apartment going to be complete?
There won't be occupancy till July 2023.
Oh, gotcha.
So no revenue until then. So from now and you'll just pay full taxes on the land during construction.
Will be land any improvements?
Well, that's the one consideration would be and partial. You do partial assessments?
Yes.
Yes. So partial assessments, and then by March of 2023, I believe we want to file the pilot agreement, because then it'll drive those upcoming tax years. But so nothing to worry. So yes, I would think in the next 18 months, whatever happens with the parcels will be done by the time we file the pilot. But for you, we want to get the project agreement and sales tax all done,
For sure.
which has nothing to do with parcels.
No, but I'm thinking if he has a special pilot,
Not special.
I'm just trying to figure out how RPS works, if he's only paying 10% of the land and the improvements,
Land will be full always,
right, but if it's 10% of the improvements,
10% of the
rent.
revenue.
no. Until he starts collecting rent,
There will be no pilots, which is full taxes.
Okay.
Unless we put a pilot on by March of this year, then we have to provide for payment of
The 1 year.
the land
so he's paying
and,
full
I mean,
assessment, or full,
always full assessment on the land.
right, but he's paying on the full assessment amount until it gets
Until
up.
it's live and there's revenue.
Gotcha.
Makes sense?
Yep, I got that. We were explaining that.
Occasionally.
For shelter rent specifically, or for?
Projects in general, occasionally.
Mhm.
Not very often.
Yeah.
Even on projects where we expect there to be, it's
Area. Does anybody ever come out and support, or is it all just usually negative?
yeah, sometimes.
I think the last time we had a negative. Can't think of it.
Can't remember the last time we had negative.
Or negative.
It's been a while.
People like new business.
Yeah. Which is good.
No additional comments. So we will close this public hearing at 10:26 a.m. And